Good morning, everybody. All right, Sun Belt Conference Tournament starting on Tuesday. We tried to go over it on today's episode. Can anyone take down Southern Miss or Coastal? I still think it's going to be Southern Miss and Coastal. If anybody does have a shot, it is the Cajuns. A lot of that has to do with who pitches this game on Tuesday. And if it is Cody Brash or Andrew Herman, I don't give the Cajuns much of a chance because I don't think they have much after that. And there'll be one pitcher behind each of those teams. Like they'll have pitcher number 5 while the other teams would have pitcher number 4. And the Cajuns are not quite as deep. So we shall see. I do happen to think it's a must-win. I may be one of the few that the Cajuns need to beat Marshall because if their RPI drops to 45, they're going to be sweating it for the next week or so, right? The brackets come out a week from today. So I think it'll be, I think they need to beat them. And then, even if they lose to Coastal, beat App State or Texas State, and I think they'll be all set. That would be 2 wins in the Sun Belt Conference Tournament. On the other side, ODU and Georgia State, they obviously have to win to get to the Sun Belt Conference. They got to win the Sun Belt Conference Tournament to get into the NCAA tournament. You do have Troy and Texas State as well. And again, there's a way for all, I think, 3 teams to win 2 ball games, including the Cajuns. And if they do that, I think all 3 teams would be in the top 40, and I do believe they would get in. I'm gonna play a losing battle here because I got people telling me about the ratings. Someone's got Clemson in the NCAA tournament. Clemson is 10-20. Yes, they played in a tough ACC. They finished 15th out of 16. They are the second to last team in the ACC. Clemson does not belong in the NCAA tournament. They lost 2 out of every 3 ball games. That's unacceptable. You can't do that. That's 10 out of 20. They can't go. I don't think Kentucky should go. All right? Their RPI is a facade because it comes from playing the other teams, not necessarily beating them. They're 13-17. Same thing for NC State. They're 13-17. BC is going to go. In fact, all 3 of these teams may go. BC is going to go because they're 17-13. At least they have a winning record. That I can even understand. But just because you play in a tough conference, you got to win the ball games. You got to finish higher than second to last. So we'll see how it goes. All right, we are up to 2,981. We are approaching 3,000 very quickly. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for me to realize I'm going to watch the Cajuns play on Tuesday. I'm off today and tomorrow. So thanks very much. Please go subscribe. I love it so much. Don't forget about the audio podcast as well, Apple and Spotify. Have a great day, everybody.